Hello YouTube, Red Reptiles here with another video, and in today's video I'm bringing you another reptile enclosure build. It's the famous duo, me and my dad right here. We are building an 8x8 by 6 iguana enclosure. The iguanas you have not met yet, but if you follow me on Instagram you have seen them, so just stay tuned for the next clips. You're going to see basically how we do this and hopefully show you guys the finished product today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get started. Alright, so for the base, we're doing an 8x8 with the landscaping timbers that I used for the Redfoot enclosure and also the Aldabra pen. And basically, we got 12 of these, so they're about 3 high, like that. I'm able to fill this concrete pad with dirt and mulch in case not the tortoises, the iguanas want to lay eggs and things of that sort, because concrete bottom, obviously, so they cannot dig out. And then it's going to go 6 foot up, so it's going to be about the same dimensions as my tortoise shed. And then we're gonna put chicken wire in the front. It's gonna be solid panels all around with a a sun coming in from the top. So here's all the wood that we got, tools, some stuff still in the truck. So I wanted to share that with you guys, so stay tuned for the next clip. All right, so what we're doing here is we're making holes with this wood bit, and what that's doing is going down about an inch and a half or so, just to kind of make a hole inside the landscaping timber, so that the screw will go all the way in and later on attach itself to here. And then once this frame is all done, we'll go from the inside, put these L's to kind of just make more support, so like that they won't move. So as you can see, my dad's drilling all those holes, then we grab the screws, put them in, and we just do that for every layer. So I'm gonna go 3 high in this case. You can do 4 or 5 depending on what you want, but I'm satisfied with just 3 high for now, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Obviously, you change the bit, and as you can see there, he's just putting the screws in, and obviously we're using these 2-inch screws to kind of screw them inside the landscaping timbers just to hold each other. And like I said before, we do this for every level, like that they're attached to each other. And then, like I said previously, we're going to bring the L's in, put them from the inside. So that's just a quick rundown of those things. So you may be asking me, how many supplies do I need for an 8x8 by 6 for a Cyclura iguana cage? In my case, I'm putting a pair of Lewisi Hybrids. So right here, I have 56 posts for fencing posts, basically. So it's these freestanding posts, as you can see, there's one of them up there, and we're using them for the back, rear wall, left and right wall. We also got some just to make a door frame for the front, which is going to have a viewing panel with mesh, of course. So the front is going to be divided into 2 4x4 panels, each with their own subdivided frames with the chicken wire. And then on the roof, we also got these panels right here, and that's just to make attachments and support beams for these fencing panels. And like I said previously, we also have these landscaping timbers, and I used 12 of them to make a an 8x8 base 3 high. So I just wanted to share that with you. And obviously it's 4, there's a square, so plus 2 boxes of these screws, which I believe are the exterior 2-inch just basically your gray screws. And obviously you need your drills, hammers, things of that sort, to be prepared for tools, and obviously your different bits. So that's pretty much a rundown of the supplies you need for this enclosure. All right, guys, so the quick update that I'm going to give you guys right now is our mathematical calculations were a little bit incorrect. We thought we needed 16, so what we're doing is 14, 7 on each side, and we're going to have a nice viewing panel in the middle with the chicken wire. And this will be done on this side and this side as well, but obviously the front will be completely chicken wire, just so that I can see in, open the door like I explained before. So here's a quick update of what's going on and how we're doing so far. All right, guys, so the last thing you guys saw from the clips from last night, obviously it got too dark, so we couldn't continue building, but here is what we have so far. It's an 8x8 by 6, so 6 high, 8 wide, and 8 long. We ended up doing a very new kind of style than we originally thought we were going to do. So I'm going to have ventilation and viewing panel here, a small viewing panel and ventilation right here for the iguanas, and if I'm able to get behind here and just to kind of see things out, scope things out. And then also here another panel, and of course this all going to be ventilated in the front, plus the roof is going to have screen. So we are actually building the door at the moment, and you guys will see that in the next clip. But like I said, it's pretty much fortified. These are all screwed in nicely just to give us a nice base to put the wire on top, and then everything will go to how we're going to do it on the side. So I wanted to share that with you guys. We are using a 4 foot by 25 foot 1-inch galvanized gauge for these. It's a poultry netting for chicken, and obviously it'll work really well. So here's a nice tortoise, and then here's so far what we have in this enclosure. Here is basically, it's around I would say 5x5, and it's gonna go on the front side of the enclosure like you guys just saw. And what we're doing here is we're stapling the chicken wire to the wood, and then we'll take our extra panels here and kind of sandwich it in to give it a nice, you know, more fortified look, and also just to make sure that the iguanas cannot get out of the chicken wire. Now, being that these are rock iguanas, and I'm gonna go back to the enclosure real quick, being that they are rock iguanas, they aren't an arboreal species at you know, when they're older, so they're gonna be able to stay on the lower parts, and that's why this is pretty much covered. So the iguana will see all of this. Obviously, I'm going to put cypress mulch on top of this concrete, and the reason why I did it on the concrete so they can't dig out. So I'm going to be able to like pack it up with as much cypress mulch as I desire, mix it with you know, dirt. I can make a laying box for the female when she does lay. So that's pretty much the idea and the concept behind this enclosure. So in the next clips, you guys will pretty much just see pretty much the finished product, and then in a separate video I would, you know, show me putting the iguanas in. So I want to share that with you guys, and here's just a finished look. All right, YouTube, so last thing you guys saw was us constructing the door, and here we go. Here is a final look on the front frame. We still have to add wood here to make it, you know, more elegant. We were short on supplies, so we need to go back to Home Depot, buy more of these landscaping posts to just kind of cover this up. I decided to cover this and make it a solid panel, only have this as screen, but we've attached screen to each side, and we also attached screen to the back. So we just need to do the roof, which will be done in about another 30 minutes, not that long. And obviously you need to go get the supplies, but as you guys can see, I laid down the cypress mulch. I purchased 10 bags. I've only used 8 so far because it's very thick, and I don't think I need all of it for the moment. But obviously, you know, I can always add more, take out, mix it with some dirt. The plans for the inside, though, I have a bunch of branches that I've, you know, kept from over time. And with those branches, I want to, you know, lay them across the sides, perch them up. I have some rocks that I would like to use. I'm obviously going to make them a heated shelter right in that corner. I'm not sure if I'm going to use a box yet or build it out of wood like we've done before for like the Haldabra, that kind of style. So here's a quick little update, and hopefully you guys see the finished product in the next clip, or if not, you know, stay tuned for my Instagram. All right, YouTube, it's about 10 o'clock at night right now, and we have finished the enclosure. In another video, you guys are going to see it during the daylight when I put the iguanas in, but for now, I just want to end it off here. Here's the finished product. As we can see, got latches on the doors. It still needs some exterior work just for aesthetic purposes, but it pretty much is mechanically all done. We have panels for the rain, ventilation everywhere, cypress mulch on the bottom. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you stayed all the way to the end, please comment down below what you guys think. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. See you, my fellow herpers.